Thousands of moving parts, each one significant, working in harmony. It's a ballet of miniature movements resulting in explosive results. Air, fuel, and spark join forces to create power. The transmission transfers this power to the wheels. The concept is simple, but the execution isn't. If it was simple, anyone could do it. There would be no need for hours of toil, no reason for endless development. There would be no need to race. But instead, the pursuit of speed never ends. Race cars might run on fuel, but they are built and driven with heart. It's been a season full of highs and lows. But with just 2 rally events remaining and a championship up for grabs, the time for heart is now. This is Launch Control. At the beginning of the season, David Higgins was here at home.
Yeah, we're right in the centre of Wales here, mid-Wales. We use the road here for top teams come here testing. We do tuition here as well, people in their own cars. It's a good way of keeping yourself sharp as well. But it's also just a great place to be between events. I like the outdoors thing. I like my mountain biking. I like my cycling and being outside and motorbikes, etc. And we've got it all here, so we're pretty lucky.
With a long season overseas ahead of him, this time at home teaching at his rally school and trials riding would be a precious commodity. Understanding the lay of the land is part of what it takes to win a rally championship. This means understanding the roads you'll be racing on. Dirt and clay, wet or dry. But in a race to a title, it also means knowing your competition.
When I won the 2002 FCCA in America, I was always in my brother's shadow leading up to that point. He'd signed to drive for the factory Hyundai team in America. I was driving a privateer Subaru. There was lots of manufacturers in the series, and we went there and pretty much dominated the championship. No hurts. Go back from one piece to none.
It has been 8 months since their first race of the season against each other. The return of Ken Block for a full Rally America championship meant a lot to the team then. Today, it means much more.
With Ken and Ford coming into the championship, that gives us an extra bit of incentive to push. But I think the higher the level of competition, the more it brings out of us.
Because you're not wheel-to-wheel contact, when the guy says 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, you want to beat him, and that's all you're caring about. But it's clear we keep going hard. If it's not, then...
The Subaru team with 2 wins, 3 second places, and 1 third have yet to drop off the podium, let alone a race.
Super happy for the team to get our 2nd win in a row.
The Hoonigan team struggled early on, a 6th place, then a DNF, followed by a 2nd place and 3 wins. They are titans of this championship, and with only 2 events to go, the title is too close to call. There is confidence amongst the team that they are faster than the competition. But in rally, you race the elements, as well as your opponents. The concern here at Ojibwe Rally is dust. Even a 3-minute dust window might not be enough to get a clear line of sight when racing at speed. Ken is first on the road, and evidence of a difficult event is already apparent. As David and Craig pull up to the start line, the dust still lingers around them.
5, 4,
3, 2, 1, go. Left 6 in, 50. Right 5 plus nips, 70. Late, left 5 plus long.
As expected, the dust is eating away at their visibility. Only seconds into a 2-day rally, the team knows they are already losing time.
And late, this right 5 plus in, and late left 4 in. Left is flat crest. Then, right 5 plus over crest, 80.
Sections of clear vision build confidence,
70.
only to have that confidence ripped away by a wall of dust.
Hell, 40.
Downstage, Ken passes in clean air. But when David and Craig arrive, they are afforded no such luxury.
6 minus long. This is right 6 minus in long, 80.
So much for fighting for the win.
Right 5 plus in.
For now, the team will have to focus on damage control.
Aye, aye, aye. Impossible, Shag, impossible.
The team will end the day down by over a minute. Not exactly the race they had hoped for.
The dust is really, really bad. So we're trying to push where we can, but it's not much fun trying to go 6th gear with 20 feet of visibility at times.
You're literally flying 6th gear, half around the corner where the car in front brakes and kicks up the dust. We can't even see the road, so you're braking into something which you don't know if you're on the road, whether you're going to go off the road, whether you're going to hit a tree, whether you're going to hit a car or something. It's like driving down a highway at 100 miles an hour between trees and closing your eyes for 3 or 4 seconds and seeing where you come out. It really is as bad as that.
Tomorrow's a new day, so we'll just do what we can, you know, we'll keep pushing and try and limit the damage.
We just got to keep our head in, keep going and see what happens.
As the cars set out to start the 2nd day of racing, the wind is picked up, which should help visibility. With over a minute to make up, David and Craig know they need to gain ground with every mile.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Late left 3 plus. And right 4 long tightens bad. And late left 3 don't. And right 3 plus long.
They know it is unlikely that they can make up that time. But maybe they'll be able to pressure block into a mistake. They push hard on the opening stages.
Left 3 plus in and right. Tightens narrow 3 plus keep in. Left 3 plus and then right tightens narrow 3 plus keep in. Right over 80. Left 4 don't. And right 5 minus keep in long.
Back at service, the feeling is light. Service life is part fun and family.
Oh, it's Chris's.
What else would you do when you're hanging around with a bunch of rally mechanics? Pick on each other, jokes to play on people, I don't know.
This downtime stands in stark contrast to the short and frenetic service windows.
The good service, and for me as a mechanic, is when the car comes in having a serious problem and we have to fix it in a short amount of time and we get it out just in the nick of time and he still wins the rally or still places well at the rally.
This is a well-prepared crew, and they've proven that on multiple occasions this season.
That one's Comar. You can do this with your hand, you don't need the hammer.
But if you thought 30 minutes was tight, it's luxurious compared to what the rallycross team endures. The nature of global rallycross means that the cars often suffer more damage, increasing the challenge.
If you get into a situation and you have to go to the LCQ, you might only have maybe up to 9 minutes to fix the car.
Top in this corner.
So many things thrown in, plus you have traffic and hitting and rubbing and how are you going to get out of the situation, you know, but it's rallycross, you know, it's a rough sport, so.
Subframe, steering rack, control arms, upright, new gearbox, new axles, everything.
And to see it go out and get heavy damage, but to know that we're going to take it and just put it all back together, you know, and make it as good, if not better, than it was the week before. It's just a constant drive for us. That's what we're here to do. That's what we want to do.
Hey, anyone have any in the turbo gloves? pick to dig some dirt out of this thing. The pedal box.
Many of the technicians in the rally program also service for the rallycross team, making them all veterans.
Yeah, this weekend's been pretty boring, you know, as far as action in the service area. You just never really know what's going to happen as far as that goes. You know, we do have our tough times. We'll see what happens next, really. It's kind of like fishing. You don't know what you're going to pull in.
And late right 3 plus
On stage, David and Craig are continuing their push. But the look on David's face says it all. This is not the look of a driver fighting for a win, but rather the face of a racer simply trying to hang on.
We hit compression and the power steering broke. On a rally car, no power steering is like your street car trying to steer it with the ignition off.
60, what's the matter? Steering short, right 6, right 5 minus of a crest, 100.
In service, the team gets word of the issue.
To be honest, all we've heard is literally a very broken radio message, and he reported in that he's got power steering issues. He said it happened through a compression, so from that we're just assuming it's a steering rack.
If the damage was only mechanical, that would be one thing, but the impact has hurt David's hand.
How long's the road section? 3 miles, 12 minutes.
He needs medical treatment, but he isn't giving up.
Unfortunately, we hit a compression while David was trying to turn. He thinks he's broken his hand because it pulled it out of the wheel.
While the team devises a plan back at service, David gets under the car to try and fix the issue between stages.
And then just to make matters worse, believe it or not, the medical truck ran over his foot, so he's got damage to his left ankle, so the post-patch definitely needed the service over.
Medical crew actually ran over his leg, so he thinks he's done some damage to his leg as well.
Can you feel me touching your foot? Okay. Did you feel anything snap? No.
2 injuries to their team driver in less than an hour could spell the end of their rally, putting their championship hopes in peril.
We're just going to try and get into service, see if we can fix him up a little bit, but it's certainly not what we need at this stage of the rally.
On the season finale of Launch Control, Subaru Rally Team USA tries to save their championship hopes.
You couldn't make it up if you tried.
All while looking ahead to a new season in both disciplines.
Every day the car has to be faster and lighter and stronger.
We have a package that we can take to the fight.
The championship will be handed out at the final event of the year. Will Subaru be handed a trophy or a handshake?
I just set up a good battle for the last round.
That's next time on the season finale of Launch Control.
Are you looking for another gem?
I go into the Gem Master.
I like it. Gem Master.
There we go.